In this video, I am going to explain the example in which more than one cases are involved to find Pi. Okay, we'll see. First we'll start. We have to write the auxiliary equation. First part is CF. To find that, we have to write auxiliary equation. D square plus 5D plus 6 equal to 0. Get values of D by using calci. So the values are minus 3, minus 2, real and distinct. So therefore CF is C1 e raised to minus 3x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x. Okay. So this is the first part. Then we'll find out Pi. General formula to find Pi is 1 upon f of d of x. So it is 1 upon d square plus 5d plus 6 of e raised to minus 2x into sine 2x plus 4x square e raised to x. Now we know whenever we'll solve, we have to separate this operator for all the terms, isn't it? Here we have two terms separated by plus, so we have to write this operator for both the terms. So we'll write it. So it is 1 upon d square plus 5d plus 6 of e raised to 2x into sine 2x, first term, plus in second term this 4 is constant, so we'll take it out. Operator 1 upon d square plus 5d plus 6 into function x square e raised to power x. Now see, we have two terms. In both the terms we have exponential into function of x. Here also exponential into function of x. That means we have to use case 5. Whenever we have function into exponential term, we have to use case 5. What is the method? We have to replace each d by, in first term, e raised to minus 2x is there. That means we have to replace each d by d minus 2, isn't it? And in second term, we have to replace each d by, here we have e raised to power plus 1x. That means we have to replace d by d plus 1. Okay, so now we'll write it. So this is equal to 1 upon d minus 2 whole square plus 5d minus 2 plus 6. Now as we have solved for exponential term, we have to write it first. So this e raised to minus 2x, this we have to write in the beginning. Then we have to write the operator. In the operator we have to replace each d by d minus 2 and then the remaining function. Remaining function is sine 2x plus in second term this 4 is constant. Here exponential term is e raised to x and in operator we have to replace each d by d plus 1. So we'll write it d plus 1 here plus 6 into remaining function, that is x square. Okay. Now simplify it. So this is e raised to minus 2x into 1 upon, सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे इसको, होल स्क्वायर का एक्सपांशन, यहाँ पे 5 से मल्टीप्लीकेशन एंड देन सिंप्लीफिकेशन. व्हाट वी गेट, दिस इज डी स्क्वायर, मिडिल टर्म इज minus 4d and this plus 5d, that means plus d, plus 4 minus 10 plus 6, that means plus 10 minus 10, that will get cancelled, sin 2x as it is, plus second term 4 e raised to x into 1 upon, here also expand it, it is d square, first term, middle term is twice d, plus 5d, that is 7d, plus 1 plus 5 plus 6, that is plus 12 of x square. So this is simplification for the exponential terms. Okay, half part of Pi is done. Now the remaining function. In first term we have sine 2x. Whenever we have sine or cos, that is example of case 2, isn't it? What is the method? केस 2 का मेथड है रिप्लेस डी स्क्वायर बाय माइनस टाइम्स ए स्क्वायर. हियर a is 2, coefficient of x. That means we have to replace each d square by minus 4. Okay. And in second term, here we have x square, that means x raised to m form. That is example of case 4. In that we have to take lowest degree term common. Okay. So first we'll write first term. So e raised to minus 2x 1 upon this d square means minus 4 plus d sin 2x. First we'll simplify this part, then we'll continue with the second term. Okay. So here we have d now. Minus 4 plus d, we require d square. So this is e raised to minus 2x 1 upon d minus 4. d square करने के लिए हमें रैशनलाइज करना पड़ेगा. d plus 4 से न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. Isn't it? So this is equal to e raised to minus 2x. Numerator is d plus 4. Denominator is d square minus 16 sin 2x. Now we have d square. So again we'll replace d square by minus 4. So it will become e raised to minus 2x d plus 4 upon minus 4 minus 16 sin 2x. Isn't it? Now we'll operate this numerator on sign because denominator is simplified. So this is e raised to minus 2x by minus 20 d of sin 2x plus 4 sin 2x. And so we know meaning of d, that is derivative. So it is e raised to minus 2x by minus 20 into sin का derivative cos और 2x का derivative 2 plus this 4 sin 2x as it is. So this is simplification of the first term, which is solved by using method of case 2, as here sign is present. Isn't it? Now the second term, which involves x raised to 2, that is x raised to m form. So by using case 4 we have to solve it. Method of case 4 is taking lowest degree term common. So here we'll take this 4 e raised to x as it is. We'll take this 12 common. So we have d square by 12 plus 7d by 12 plus 12 by 12, that is 1, and x square as it is. Okay. So now it is this 4 by 12, that means 1 by 3. So it is e raised to x by 3, and then take this bracket to numerator. So it is 1 plus terms with d, that is 7d by 12 plus d square by 12 whole inverse of x square. Isn't it? We have to take this term 1 plus terms of d to numerator to write at inverse. तो ये 1 plus x inverse के फॉर्म में आ गया. Now expand this. What is the expansion? This e raised to x by 3 as it is, and we have to write 1. As here we are having plus, so we have to write alternate plus minus. So first term plus, second term minus, bracket, then plus bracket square, minus and so on of x square. Now up to which power of d we have to simplify? That depends on this power of polynomial. Here we are having x square. That means we have to expand this expression up to terms with d square. Okay. So we'll write it. So this is e raised to x by 3. This 1 as it is. Multiply the bracket by minus. So it is minus 7d by 12 minus d square by 12 plus. Now write square of this 7d by 12. So it is 49 d square by 144. मिडिल टर्म जब होल स्क्वायर का एक्सपांशन करेंगे तो मिडिल टर्म क्या आएगी? 2 इंटू 7d बाई 12 इंटू डी स्क्वायर बाई 12, मतलब d इंटू डी स्क्वायर का डी क्यूब. हमें सिर्फ डी स्क्वायर तक का एक्सपांशन चाहिए, उसके आगे की टर्म्स जीरो हो जाएंगी. Then d square by 12 का square अगर करेंगे तो d raised to 4 and so on. That means all the remaining terms will become 0. So we'll write up to d square only. Okay. And then operate each term on this x square. So we'll write plus e raised to x by 3 as it is. This 1 into x square is x square minus 7 by 12. D of x square, derivative of x square, that is 2x. We are having these two terms of d square. Simplify करो उनके कोएफिशिएंट को. minus 1 by 12 plus 49 by 144. 144 अगर LCM लेते हैं तो मतलब यहाँ पे minus 12. तो 49 minus 12 that is 37 by 144. d square of x square, second derivative of x square मतलब 2x का derivative 2, isn't it? So we'll have we can multiply by this e raised to x by 3, or we can keep e raised to x outside and multiply by 1 by 3, or we can keep e raised to x by 3 as it is. किसी भी एक फॉर्म में कर सकते हैं हम. तो ये हो जाएगा x स्क्वायर, ये 2 by 12 का हो जाएगा 7 as it is, 7 by 6x, and this will become 37 by 72. So this is our required PI. ये पहली टर्म हमने ऑलरेडी सॉल्व की थी और ये अभी किया है. तो ये आ गया PI, एंड देन वी हैव टू राइट कंप्लीट सॉल्यूशन एज सम ऑफ CF एंड PI. So in this way we have to solve the examples where more than one cases are involved.